In this episode I will show you how to exchange a kill switch on a Yamaha 9.9 outboard engine. This is a video of my series Adventures with my Trawler Yacht Whitehorse, a Grand Banks 36. I will show you exactly how I had to exchange the damaged kill switch on my Yamaha 9.9 outboard engine. You will see how to disconnect the cables from the engine and remove the old switch. Then I will reinstall the new switch and show you how to reconnect the cables. Finally, I will have a test of the new kill switch. I had bought a new kill switch set on AliExpress for about $6 US. It is cheap, but doesn't work well. I've done the whole repair while the engine was sitting on my Dinghy. I didn't have to take it off. First, I had to remove the old kill switch. It was fastened by a black plastic nut, which can be easily unscrewed by hand. The cable of the switch is set through the connection of the power handle to the engine. To be able to work on the cable, I had to remove the cover of the engine. I did this by first loosening the handle at the back of the end of the engine and then take the cover off. The white cable can be easily disconnected at the engine side by pulling the stick connector apart. The black ground cable has to be disconnected by unscrewing a screw with a bunch of other black cables at the side of the engine. For this I needed a number 10 nut on my wrench. I had to be careful not to lose the screw. I could then pull the cables from the engine through a hole in the rubber seal. Because of a larger end of the ground cable, I had to be careful when pulling so that the seal would not be damaged. In order to be able to pull the cables through the connecting part between power handle and engine, I had to disconnect the two. There are two nuts that are on the underside of the connector. I had to use a number 14 wrench nut to do this work. To get hold of the cable, I had to use a long, thin pliers. With this tool and having sprayed WD-40 as lubricant, it was easy to get enough grip to pull the cable through the tight space. With this I had removed the old switch. Did you like my video so far? Then I would be grateful for you subscribing free of charge to my YouTube channel to help me finance my work. Thank you. First I fastened the new kill switch on the power handle. For this I had to stick it from the underside through the hole in the handle and then screw the plastic nut on it. Then I could stick the cable again through the hole at the end of the power handle. For this I had to bend the round end of the black power cable. Now I had to reconnect the power handle to the engine. Again I had to use my number 14 wrench nut and be careful not to drop the nuts into the sea. Finally, I retightened the fastening of the power rod using a cross screwdriver. I reconnected the white cable to the engine by plugging the two parts together by hand and putting the connection into the plastic holder. The black ground cable was too short, so I had to add 10 cm by using a shrink connector. The ground cable could then be fastened by using the screw and reconnecting also the other ground cables to the engine. Finally, I had to test my new switch. The engine stopped as it should when I pulled the kill switch security cable from the switch. The next test was the off switch by pressing on the red button. This also worked as it should. Thanks for watching. I hope you could learn and profit from this video. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe free of charge to my channel and don't forget to press the like button. I'm looking forward to you watching other videos of my channel. Goodbye.